But one time Mama was chasing my little brother all over the house. She was chasing him all over, and he was ducking under tables and jumping over couches and running, and she couldn't catch him. And she would chase and stop and cry. And then she would chase and stop and cry. And then all of a sudden, and I kid you not, in the middle of the chase, there was an earthquake. Boom, boom, boom. The whole house started shaking. And we freaked out. And she was like, "It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Come here, boys. It's okay." Oh, you see where this is going. Come here. And we were all afraid. And we came to Mama. And she took it. "It's okay. It's okay." And she grabbed Joshua with that pen and Mama was a gangster. The cookie lady. My mother was a gangster too. Well, she still is. See, my mother, she's a unique kind of gangster because she's a gangster and a pastor. She keeps it gospel and gangster at the same time. And sometimes in the same sentence. I remember one time I was in the kitchen. I was in high school. I was in the kitchen. I was making myself some breakfast. Phone rings. My mom answers the phone. "Hello? Hello? Sister Carmichael? Yes, of course I'll pray for you. Lord, just strengthen her and bless her and encourage her and touch her and..." Get off my porch before I kill you! I'm sorry, a ghetto cat just ran up on my porch and Father just touch her and strengthen her. She was a gangster. But see, my mother grew up in the black church. My father grew up in the white church. I grew up in the whack church. The white church started at 11, ended at 12. Then we would go to lunch. Then we would go to the black church, which also started at 11. We get there about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The choir was just getting ready to do his B selection. And the most pathetic testimony time you done ever heard before in your life. "I just like to give honor to God, Pastor, First Lady, and everybody everywhere. Saints, God bless me this week. I found chicken on sale for 19 cents a pound. Hallelujah!" That's your burning testimony? You need a testimony upgrade. And then the pastor would get up to preach the longest sermon you ever heard. And most of it was singing and call and response. See, the thing I hated most about going to the black church is touch your neighbor. How does the preacher have the right to give somebody permission to touch me? Touch your neighbor and say, "Neighbor." Now touch the other neighbor, say, "Neighbor." Touch somebody else and say, "Neighbor." No, don't touch me. I don't know you. I always wanted to wear a shirt that says, "I am not your neighbor, touch somebody else." See, that's why there's so many perverts in the black church. "Where you going, Jamal?" "I'm going to church." "But you don't even believe in Jesus." "Yeah, but I'm about to touch my neighbor, honey." Standing at the back of church trying to pick out a neighbor before you sit down. Let's see. Oh, there she is. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Because I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you.